What's up and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking on how I set and mix my 808 in Afro Beat. First thing I know is, for me, is sound selection. Sound selection play a major role. To me, if you select a better sound, you wouldn't have to do too much processing of your 808. When I do select my 808 for Afro Beat, there are some things I consider. The sound should be tight, long, no too much distortion, and it should not have too much wobble. So let's see. This one is too short, too much distortion, long. When I'm done selecting my 808, I want to play it in the mix. Let me show you how I do it. So when you're satisfied with the sound, first thing you need to do is to know the key of the 808 or the sample. Like in this case, the key is being displayed here. If you have an 808 which the key is not displayed, what you can do is you can just take it to Edison and you detect the key of it. So you can just take the sound to Edison, right? And you go to detect pitch region. Detect pitch region. If we look here, it's telling us that here the key is G. This is a method you can do to detect the key if your sample does not display any key. So that's what you can do. When I'm done detecting the key of the 808, what I'll do next is go to the sample like this. I'll come here to this, come here. First thing I'll do, I'll put the attack very fast and the release very fast. The release like this, then the sustain all the way up. I will not touch the decay. The hold, I will push it about 85% depending on the sound. Then now I'll go here to this piano section here. The key of the sample is G, so you just look for G here. You right click, don't left click, okay? If you play it with your sample and the key of your song, it will automatically switch to it, okay? And you will be able to play it very well. These are the settings that I mostly do with my 808, especially in Afrobeat if I want to use 808. Sometimes I use 808 as my lead sub, and in other case I use it, complement it with the bass playing. Let's listen to how it sounds, okay? With these settings like this, the sound does not, or the note you play does not overlap each other, okay? So let's listen to it. It does not overlap into each other with those settings. Another way I do is just to do chord by itself. For example, if you depending on the one you select, okay? But another way you can set it is you can just go to the sample and do this. Just go here like this on the setting icon, and you just click chord by itself. With this, when you play the notes, it will not overlap to the other note. Okay, let's listen to this sample without cut itself. You hear how the notes overlap each other. You can do this type of setting or you do the other one that I did. So let's listen. You can hear how it overlaps each other. But if you just do cut itself like this, let's listen. It automatically does side chaining. You can do the first method or you do the second method. Any one you choose will do, okay? First thing you need to realize is when you have any 808 sample, just make sure you find out the key of the 808. then you tune it to the key, okay? The next thing is to mix it. So mixing it, what I'll do is just to throw in an EQ. So you may want to take out some unwanted frequency from the 808. First thing I'll do is a high pass filter and a low pass filter, like this. And you can put a steep to 8. It depends your preference, but a lot of time I'll do about 30 or 25 and I'll just leave it like that. Then let's do high pass filter this way. So let's cut it. This is an Afro beat. It's not actually a trap beat, which you require that mid-range. So sometimes I do something like this. Just cut it like that. You don't need too much of this mid and the high frequency in the 808. It's an Afro beat, okay? If you want it to really be present or be punchy, you can just drop Maximus. And you go to the low band here. Next thing you can just do something like this. Just play around with it until you are satisfied with the sound you're getting. If you don't want to use Maximus, you can just grab Fruity Blood Drive and just run the drive. You just run the drive and you are good to go. The last step, just do your gain staging and you are good to go.